I'm Dylan.
I'm Richie.
What a fantastic week. I finally went 2 for 2 on my bank and my upset pick.
Yep.
Broke my curse. How did you do?
You were I was starting to get worried about you, man, because you were missing some of these picks.
Not the bank picks, the upsets, man. I hit a few upsets early on in the season.
You
thought
did.
I was good.
Got cold.
And then I got cold the last 2 weeks, and then finally, Jaguars. Congratulations on your first win.
Good job.
Wow.
Yeah, and did you see how that kick went? That kick went out and then back in. I've never seen a kick do that. They always go in and then go out, not out and in.
Being the early morning game, because it was in London, I watched the entirety of it, and I was...
Yeah, it was actually a pretty fun game for two
game.
not good teams going at it. It was pretty fun to watch. As far as my picks, I hit my bank on pick the Chiefs at -7. Was it? I liked them by like 10 or 15 points. I'm pretty sure is what I said. And then my upset pick was very, very disappointing. It was the Chargers.
Right there. That's the graveyard of the Chargers back there. I think there's still some bodies on the field.
Yeah, it was very bad, especially watching it with Ravens fans. That one ruined a lot of my parlays. I really had a lot of faith in this game.
I did too. I really liked the Chargers. The Ravens, I guess, they turned it up after the week prior.
They did. They looked very good. I mean, it was a massacre. The Chargers were never in the game. I don't know what was going on. Everything in every aspect: defense, offense, special teams.
One thing that's really hard is the West Coast teams coming out to the East Coast playing on 1 o'clock when it's still like 8, 9 o'clock their time.
Yeah,
it's hard. So let's go to this week.
So this week, Thursday Night Football. So last week, it was a push. We did not hit what we said. However, if you would have bought the point, it should have been a push for you because the Bucks won by 6.
Yes, so you did call that. You said buy a point.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I want us to make money, not just push, but every now and then this is going to happen, you know.
We can't get them all right every week. You know, the Chargers can't upset all the time.
Man, I know. But that was it last week. For this week, we got the Browns.
Who I loved the Browns in this game until about
It was like 4 hours ago.
4 hours ago, half the Browns are out this game with injuries.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield is out, Kareem Hunt is out, Nick Chubb is out. So you got a third string running back in there, and you got Case Keenum, I believe, who's starting.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's the Broncos versus the Browns, and we both actually switched our pick on this one before getting on this.
Right before this, we both went.
As soon as Baker went out, I'm going with the Broncos. They're +2. I would bet the money line on the Broncos, so I guess technically it would be an upset, but I mean it's almost an even game.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos are favored at kickoff.
I mean, it's not a long enough time. It's Wednesday, so it'd be tomorrow.
It's already gone down.
It has? Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, we're both liking the Broncos for tomorrow money line. I'm not sure if it's at Broncos though. I think it is at Denver. But that'd be our pick for tomorrow. We're 5? I guess technically 5 for 6.
We'll call it
5 for 5 and 1 push on Thursday Night Football.
5 for 5, 1 push.
How about this? We haven't lost a Thursday Night Football game.
That's true.
So.
All right. What are your bank on picks this week?
My bank on, it's Panthers -3 at Giants. I know the Panthers have been looking bad. They started 3-0. They're 3-3 now. They're playing at the Giants, who are also doing very bad. I mean, I hate betting two bad teams, you know. So I'm gonna go with Sam Darnold on this one. I think if Panthers come through, the Giants are just hurt all around the field, everywhere. -3. I mean, the worst case, this one's a push. That's what I'm thinking on, but I'm banking on this pick for this week. What do you got?
Doing it a little bit different this week. We haven't done this before. Instead of betting on the favorites to cover the points.
Yeah, that's usually what we've been doing.
I'm betting on the underdog to cover. I like the Bengals.
It's not an upset.
It's not an upset because
I
do think the Ravens will win this game.
Yeah.
However, I think the Bengals cover the 6.5 points.
I like that bet. I mean, it's a division game, right? These teams, even no matter how bad these two, especially AFC North is crazy like this. AFC North games are very hard-fought battles. They're always very close. So I do think that you're right on this one. I would 100% go on this one too.
Every Bengals game has been very close. They played the Packers very close.
Yeah. No, yeah. The Bengals are a good team. Like, the worst case, the Bengals win, and you did not bet the money line, right? And the payout is not as nice by betting the spread. But, like, I think a bank on pick for, like, was it 6.5?
It's 6.5.
That's nice. That's nice.
I think it opened at 10, so I think the public kind of agrees on it with me.
Yeah.
If you can find it for 7, even better. But I do think the Bengals probably cover.
Yeah, that's I agree with that one.
All right. Upsets.
Well, this one's a pretty big upset for me that I'm picking here.
I love this pick, though.
It's Titans versus Chiefs. I'm picking the Titans. The Titans are plus 205 before it was plus 195 before this morning. It's moved to 205 right now. So I'm liking it. I mean, everyone who likes football watch this Monday night game. Everyone knows Derrick Henry. That dude is a beast, right? Chiefs' defense is terrible. This is the worst defense I've seen from the Chiefs. Even, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, the Chiefs' offense was killing everybody, but their defense was horrid. This is even worse. And when you got a running back like Derrick Henry back there, he's just going to run all over them.
I completely agree. Like you mentioned, we saw it on Monday Night Football. Derrick Henry is a beast.
Yeah, he just runs. He's going to run over every single linebacker, corner. Like, nobody's big enough. Nobody's fast enough to stop Derrick Henry.
I know. It's great. I have him on my fantasy football team. I'm 6-0 for the year. Richie,
yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Richie's not doing so hot in fantasy.
Nah, not me. But I don't got Derrick Henry to carry me, so.
He is absolutely carrying my team. I will admit that.
Yeah, so that's my upset right there. I think the Titans do win this game. What's your upset?
Prime time. Sunday Night Football, Colts 49ers.
Okay.
I think the Colts are going to win. I just think the 49ers are going backwards, and I think the Colts are moving forwards. I think that they're finally getting together with Carson Wentz, who was hurt for a lot of preseason. Ty Hilton, he's back. He's not a super game changer, but he adds a lot of depth to the wide receivers. I think the Colts get it done.
I'm not loving this pick. I can see where you're coming from. I just don't. I'm not fully believing in the Colts. I don't fully believe in the 49ers either. I do agree with one thing that you said about the Colts going this way and the 49ers going this way. So I'll agree with that right there.
And that's the main, I guess, stats
factor.
Behind it. Yes, the main factor on this pick.
No, I'll agree with that. But as an upset, I mean, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that's where I would go. But hey, I mean. You hit the last upset, so maybe you're gonna start going. We're gonna start picking it up now. You know, who knows?
Well, either way, we're still going 3 for 4 on our 4 main picks. I did let you down on Monday night. I went and looked for some value.
Yeah, Cole Beasley was getting in the end zone, man.
And he
was getting open.
He was getting open. His Twitter. He decided to come out and play. I still think long term, if you bet the under on him this year. I do think he's going downhill. I think that's a long-term money.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. I'll bring it up next time. See how he did this time around.
Monday night.
So you got Seattle and the Saints. You know,
stay away game for me. We have to talk about it. We like picking the primetime games.
So yeah, we got to say our opinions on them, right? So I mean, Geno Smith. In moments, he has flashes of greatness. You know, he's just in there slinging the ball. And I'm like, wow, this dude is better than Russell Wilson. Like, no way Russell Wilson comes back after this dude's playing. But then you get the regular Geno who's, you know, just throwing bad throws, forcing things, trying too much time in the pocket. It's just things I just don't. It's the Geno Smith we know from the Jets, you know, and. It's hard to bet on them. It's hard to bet inconsistency like that.
It's hard to bet on the Saints for the same
reasons.
It is.
It was Jameis Winston, right?
So, Monday Night Football, I think it's going to be close. I'm taking the Seahawks and I'm taking the points. I think I saw it at 5.5 before the show. I think that's probably a smart play.
Yeah, I think that's the route I would go to. I'm honestly not probably going to stay away from this one just because of the inconsistency of both the quarterbacks. But if I had to pick one way, I think we're going with the same pick on this one.
Any other picks you got this week?
I mean, honestly, there's just so many blowouts. Like, not blowouts, but heavily favored games. Like the Cardinals are favored by 14. The Patriots are favored by like 11 or 12.
Well,
it's just these games are a little too high for me.
That's because the books had the worst weekend ever in the history of NFL betting last weekend. Because all of the favorites covered. So I think the books are trying to make it a little bit harder on us. But we're wager up. We're hot.
We're making money here. I mean, if
3 for 4, I'll take it all week long.
If you've been following all our bets, you're definitely up right now. Just don't bet heavy on one team like I did on the Chargers last week. So should be good.
Down below, I'll link a bet. I did a $100 parlay on both of our bank picks last week. I think it paid about $3.80 on FanDuel. So I will do that again this week just to show you if you put a little bit of faith in us and you bet, whatever you want to bet on both of our bank picks. Show you what you can win, and hopefully we can keep giving these books the worst weekends of their life.
Let's do it, baby.
Wager up.
Wager up. Let's make some money.
Wager up.